Hi, and welcome to the 8th edition of Developer News of Gremlins Inc. by Charlie Oscar. I join you from the sunny city of Larnaca in Cyprus, where I'm visiting development friends at Wargaming. And Andre is joining us from the snowy city of Vilnius. How's everything there, Andre?
Yeah, it's autumn, but there's already a lot of snow, but seems better than rains and
Rains and rains and rains. Yeah. Okay. Snow is good, sun is good, something in between is not very good. We have three big topics to cover today in under 10 minutes. The first of them is that we are changing the format of ranked sessions in the game from today and I'd like to say forever. Maybe not forever, but for a very long time. If you play the game for a certain period of time, you would have seen that we tried different types of sessions for ranked sessions. We tried sessions for 2 players, 3 players, 4 players, even for 5 and 6 players. Different sessions give different player experience. Certain people love duels and certain people hate duels. Certain people like 3-player games, but many more players feel a lot more stress in this type of sessions. When you play with 3 players and one player shuts up and becomes the leader, it's quite common that the second player would focus on smashing the third player to secure the second place rather than competing with the first player. At the same time, if 2 players suspect, or have a reason to believe that the other player is the strongest in the group, then they're going to attack him or her, regardless of whether or not the situation actually warrants such an attack. We have seen numerous protests by people who say, oh, these 2 players ganged up on me, these 2 players ganged up on me. And almost every time that we investigate this protest, we see that, in fact, there was no unfair play. It's just that situationally the context was such that it made sense for 2 players to target the third together. And let's face it, that's not the best player experience. I've been in situations like this myself, and I felt like a chore. I felt like, okay, I got another 20 minutes of moving around the playing field until I hope someone wins, because I'm not going to win because they're not going to let me win. So we're sticking to 4-player sessions. Now, we also looked into the stats for the last 6 months and into how many ranked sessions players create when we offer 3-player sessions and 4-player sessions and 2-player sessions. And 4-player sessions seem to be the most popular among the whole audience, the whole 10,000 people that play regularly at the moment, out of 50,000 people who own the game. So 4-player games in ranked sessions from now onwards on the Amsterdam server, and on the Singapore server it's going to be duels only, so 2-player games only. Since both servers have their own letters and rating systems, you can play on either of them or on both if you like, if your connection allows. And if you like duels, or if you're good at duels, maybe you'll be in top 10 on Singapore, but in out of top 100 on Amsterdam because you're not as good in the 4-player games. I don't know. We'll see how that develops. But there'll be 2 letters and 2 types of ranked sessions, and we think that that should make everyone happy. If you want to have a quick game, if you want minimal time of looking for someone to play with, jump to Singapore and go face to face with someone. If you're looking for more balanced session that has more intrigue and more chance of a comeback, then go to Amsterdam and just join the 4-player sessions there. The second topic of the day is the tournament that kicks off in 7 days, 1 week, on the 18th of November. This tournament will run for 72 hours, and it features new type of rules. It's for 2 players only, so you'll be playing duels. It's for 40 score points, with chaos cards, with character abilities, characters to be chosen from random sets. And you play until you lose 3 lives. So until you face 3 losses. then you stop accumulating tournament score. You can still play if you want to, let's say, kick out other competing players, but at that moment you will stop accumulating tournament score. Now, there are home rules in this tournament, and home rules is something that we're currently working on for the December update, and the home rules are as follows. The deck of cards will not have any cards called setup and second hand. Why? Because at the beginning of every turn you will be shown 3 top cards from the deck, and you will be able to choose the card that you will get at the end of this round. So it allows you much more control over the top deck, and allows you to let's say to have a stronger plan looking into the future. You'll be able to say, okay, I'm going to move here, and then I know that this card is coming for me, so I'm going to move there and then play that card immediately. And if you've played single player challenges, we have the same mechanics in a challenge called a magic box. Now, finally, during the tournament, when you play tournament sessions, you will get tournament drops. We will have 9 types of special items that will only drop just during the tournaments. During this tournament, during any other future official tournaments. And there's no regular or Halloween chests falling during those 72 hours within tournament sessions, just the tournament chests. So 9 items, two messages. You should see something flying on the screen right now. One is called No Need to Thank Me, and the other is called Nothing Personal. They're both uncommon. Then we'll have 2 uncommon emoticons. One is called Winner and one is called Thief. A rare item is a new player profile and a new main menu background, as well as a new lobby icon. The lobby icon is called Darble von Marbleton, and it's inspired by the test name of an infamous gremlin lord, who was our kind of a test name that Andre used way early in the development of the game, just to test how different letters look. But somehow that person just remained in the game, and from time to time we're seeing screenshots where people notice this name popping up in the results sections, and we don't know where it comes from, but at least now that person has his own icon. Now we have a contraband item, very rare, and it's called the Governor of Governors. It's a modification of the Governor frame. It's very exquisite, and you could say it's the frame that trumps all other frames. It's got a lot of gold, and the highest level of rarity is illegal in the game, and there's one illegal item in the tournament pool, and it's called Champion's Trail. So that modifies the way your player token moves around the playing field. And we think this will be used mostly by players playing custom games or duels, because if you go into a 4-player game with anonymous masks and you show someone that you get such a trail, then it's like, putting a target on your back, say, hey, I got a very fancy item, so probably I play a lot, so probably you should attack me and not the other guys. That's it for today's update. We hope to see you in the tournament. We've seen in the past tournaments participation from between 500 players to 1.2 thousand players, and we hope that the new rules will bring you a lot more fun and pleasure, and we look forward to the results and to adjusting further the future tournaments that we'll definitely be having on a regular basis. Thanks for watching, and see you next week. Bye bye.